We are back live?
Are we?
Okay, now I can see it. So what do we do? Are we ready? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys? Hello? Look at what you have made to say.
Okay, wait. How do I go back to this? Okay. It's not on.
You have to be on the Taxfit page.
So take another minute to reshare.
Okay, guys, give us a second. We're going to share the live because we're all about sharing here, okay? Sharing, 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 sharing.
Alright. Here we go. Is that it? This one? Oh, okay.
We are back.
Going live. Join me. Share now. Okay. Shoot it. Okay.
You can talk, they can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Nula.
Okay, guys, so I just shared with Tanya why did I started that show, Taxfit A La Carte, okay? And if you were not here in the first live, we apologize. We run into sound difficulty and we had to restart. So in a nutshell, I was telling her that I started that show because I wanted for you to have special individuals, exemplary individual that I admire that could teach you a thing of two from their way of life, from their career, and maybe someone in the audience that's going through the same stuff can learn something. I was reminding you how you can win your electricity bill paid. You need to like the page, you need to like the live, share the page, and comment. Comment, because at the end of the show, Tanya here is going to choose a random number that's going to be matched with a comment, and then that person will have the electricity bill paid. Okay, we will not count the comment from the previous live, okay? So please, you can put your comment here, that's fine. That's fine. All right, so we like to start with something positive every time because positivity, you know, is very important. Every morning, my partner and I will listen to something positive because there's so much negativity around us, you know? Sometimes just a phone call, someone is bringing you down. I had someone right now in my office that was telling me, the IRS is going down, Caroline. The line of work where you are going down. So you always need to rejuvenate yourself, put back some positivity because negativity we have plenty.
It's around us all the time. That it does.
So sometimes we have a short video playing for you and sometimes not. Okay, so enjoy.
What will it take for me to get some of the things that I want? And being hungry for those things. Number one, you've got to work on yourself. It's very important that you engage in an ongoing process to develop you. Spend more time on yourself than what you've been spending. It's very important. You owe that to yourself. I was reading a book by Og Mandino called The University of Success. Read one line, gave me a chill. I didn't have to read anything else in the book. He said, many of us never realize our greatness because we become sidetracked by secondary activity. We spread ourselves too thin, don't know how to say no. And we find ourselves doing all kinds of things and never ever have time to do those things that we need to do to work on ourselves. And then there goes a second, there goes another second, there goes another second, and we can't stop and hold time. And before you know it, want you to wake up one day and you're behind on your dreams and your bills. So decide that you're going to take some time to work on you, that you deserve that from yourself, that your life deserves some prime time, because you are creating your own production. As Michael Todd would say, you are the star of your show. You are the director. You're writing the script.
I love that. Spend some time on yourself. I love that very much. I hope that you enjoy that. So the part is sometimes we're spreading ourselves too thin, and we are the last person that we spend time on. And my take on that is you can never lose the value that you add to yourself. And a lot of people, they running after money, why I'm not getting paid more, why I cannot have a better job. Guess what? You get paid what you're worth. And you can never lose information or things that you spend on yourself, because nobody can take that. Once you have something in your brain, nobody can take it away from you. So what's your take on that,
Spending
Tanya?
time with self. Yes, I think that's very important. And that's something that I had to learn. I went through a period of time where I became isolated from everything and everyone. And I didn't know, it wasn't by choice, it just seemed to happen. But later on, I realized that I needed time to learn myself. You know, what I liked, what I didn't like, the things that I can actually do. And I needed that because when you're entering, you know, any type of arena, you're going to get negative feedback. You're going to get people who don't like you. You're going to get, and you have to be confident in self. But in order to be confident in self, you need to know oneself. And to know oneself, you need to spend time with self.
That is well said. That is well said. Yeah, sometimes I take myself on a date. I said, let's go, Caroline. Where we're going today? What you want to do? I'll do that all the time. But this is very important.
Yes.
You have a good point.
Yes.
You
Yes.
need to learn to know, because if you don't know who you are
Right.
or what you like,
Right.
how can you know?
People will be quick to tell you
Exactly.
about yourself, you know, and that's something that we can't allow to happen. You
Exactly.
need to be able to know oneself.
Oh my God, I'm already liking this so much. I know I like you for a reason. So, Tanya, can you tell us and the viewers, how did you start your journey? Because you are from Haiti.
I'm from here. I'm from the US. It's okay. We're learning each other, you know.
But you say Bourgeois is here,
I
right?
am Bourgeois.
Okay. So just you're born
Yes,
here.
I was just born here. That's it. I always American born, Haitian bred.
That's right. So, have you, like all your life, did you spend some time in Haiti?
I did. I went to school in Haiti, kindergarten to maybe about second to third grade. But my father didn't want the back and forth. He saw the turmoil between my sister and I, so he decided that we were going to continue our education here in the U.S.
Wow, that is nice. What do you remember from there?
I remember going to school. French was actually my first language,
Okay.
and Creole. So I remember speaking French a lot. And when we got here, it was difficult to learn English. Of course, after being here for a very long time, you own the language, you learn the language. I also remember the food.
Who doesn't remember the food? Oh my God. I always say, whatever I taste here, it might be good. It might remind me of Haiti, but it's not.
Yes.
No. And
Remember
then
the food.
I remember the other day we were talking about that. There's no way I can find that Lambi Boucanet. I mean, yes, if I visit, it's going to be for that Lambi Boucanet because it's one of a kind over there. So, let's start. You're a teacher.
I am. I'm a science teacher.
You're a science teacher.
Yes.
That's nice.
Yes.
You teach grade or university?
Well, I've taught across the board. I've taught middle school, high school, and college.
Wow,
Yes.
wow. So how hard would you say, like, it was to reach your goal to be a teacher? Like, what advice would you give to someone like a young viewer that's looking at us today and that wants to be a teacher here in this country?
Make sure it's what you really want to do. Make sure it's your niche.
That's funny.
Because no, my father's a teacher. He's a math teacher.
Okay.
And he advised against not becoming a teacher. So I was pre-med, worked in pharmaceuticals, and really decided that it wasn't for me. So I switched gears. And started teaching, and I loved it. I dived right in. I remember the first time I started teaching, they didn't ask me, do I have teaching experience? They just threw me in a classroom.
Oh my God.
And I was good, but because it was always something in me. I've always wanted to work with students. I always wanted to mentor, so it was something that it was strenuous, but I knew that it was something that I was meant to do, and I did it well. So, like I said, make sure it's something that you want to do. Because you will find your challenges, especially working with middle school and high school.
So you had like the clown of the class.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Well, I really commend you because teaching is not for me.
Yeah, I told you.
I
It
like
has to be for you. You have to enjoy it because you will get a level of satisfaction from it.
Yes.
You will.
Yes.
You will.
The feeling that you change somebody's life,
Yes.
that they really captivate what you had to
Yes.
say and learn it, and that must be rewarding.
Yes. And
But
especially science is not a subject that a lot of the kids want to learn. They find it too hard. So then that was also a challenge to get them engaged.
But middle school is tough.
Whew.
I have a friend of mine who was a teacher on her first day. She went into the closet and cried. Have you heard about those stories? Because it's very common.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
at break time, one of her a teacher, another teacher told her, you know what you need to do? You need to go into that class and scream and show them that you're crazier than they are. And she said, since that day, I showed them I'm crazier. Nobody messed up in my class.
Oh, they're going to try you. They're going to try you. And they tell you, they're like, oh, yeah, we tried that teacher. We made them cry. And they tell me, we tried you too, but you weren't having it. And I said, you better believe it.
It's every generation, because even in Haiti, I remember my days that they were trying to make teachers cry. What do you find in it, guys?
Yeah, I don't know.
So, besides teaching, you're an inspirational singer.
I am.
She liked it, inspirational singer. Lately, you've been working with Greg Villman. Guys, I have to tell you, I'm a big fan of Greg Villman. He is a wonderful Asian poet. First of all, he writes good, and the way he delivered the message. So I was really happy to see that you collaborate with Greg Villman. So what you guys have been doing?
Well, he's kind of been doing his thing, and I've been doing my thing. But we talked, and we did talk about maybe doing another piece. So he's working on it because I've been traveling for the past few months, and he's been working on his different pieces, and he's coming out with I think another song or another video and things like that. So maybe in the next couple months we will meet up again and do something else.
So you guys did a song
Yes.
together.
Yes. Moi songer.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it.
Yes.
I wish we could do a little a cappella or something. No, maybe no. But okay, yes. So they check them out, like Google. Where can they find this piece?
Oh, Moi songer, you can find it on YouTube. You can also find it on my page, and you can also find it on Greg Villman's page. My page, Tania Momperousse, TaniaMomperousse. Or you can check out Greg Villman's page, and it's Greg, Greg Villmont.
By the way, Greg is scheduled to be sitting at this table, and he has done a poem for Taxfit. So, Greg, if you're watching, I cannot wait for you to be sitting here to tell the poem of Taxfit. So you have so many hats. You're also a presenter for Poetry and Talent.
A host.
Okay,
Yes.
what is Poetry and Talent?
Our Poetry and Talent is a venue. Well, not a venue. So Poetry and Talent, we host a talent show once a month. And we have a plethora of different talents, from musicians to poets to singers, from different areas of life, and they come and they share their talent, they share their story, they share their music, they share their passion. And I'm the hostess, and Leslie Charles is the host, and we have a blast.
Yes.
I mean, it's great meeting so many different people in the arts.
I have to tell you, I love you as a presenter because the personality that I'm seeing right now is so different than the one I see on stage. Guys, she's so interesting on stage. I'm like, that's the first time the first thing I noticed about you. I'm like, she's so interesting.
It's part of the job. It's part of the job.
But I love it. I love it. You have like a charm. I mean, I really love you guys. I love it. I love it. So let's go to the main thing because Tania is really into bringing on her inspirational music. And we don't really want to call it gospel music, but it's music with faith.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that.
About my music. All right. I call it inspirational music. You can give it a title gospel music depending on which song you're talking about because I have, a few of them out. But it's really what it is, inspirational. I get inspired to write my songs. And I can be doing anything. I could be washing dishes. Like the last song that I wrote, I was literally washing dishes. And then the tune just came to my mind. And I'm like, what is happening right now? Okay, I'm writing a song. So I quickly grabbed my pen and paper. And if you call on me, and I'm all, and, I live with my sister and my brother-in-law. And they're always like, you're always singing. But, it's not my fault. The tunes come down, and as they come down, I write them, produce them, and I put them out there. So, I call it music with a message.
Oh, wow.
Music with a message.
I like that. So, can you give us a passage, your favorite passage of your music?
So there's a part in the song that says, I will climb the mountains for you. I will split the ocean in two. I will walk on water for you. If you ask me to. And that's just really God just saying, if you ask me to do certain things for you, I will, but you need to ask. You know that verse in the Bible where it says, if you knock, I will open.
Yeah.
If you seek, you will find. Well, that's the song. That's the logistics of the song.
Wow.
And I at times have to remind myself of that as well. So my songs are also feed my soul. So because it feeds my soul, I know it feeds other people as well.
I like that. Ask and you will receive. I
Yes.
really like that. So, okay. How did it come to you that you wanted to be a singer? Did it started by 5 years old, you're in front of the mirror with your hairbrush?
Not at all. Not even. So I finished school, just like everybody else. I started writing since I was 16. But, I was like, this music stuff is not for me. I went to the Apollo, in New York. I don't know if you know what the Apollo is. Right now, it's like, what's that big show? America's Got Talent.
Yes.
So Apollo was what America's Got Talent is now. So I went through, and I was like, I'm not doing this. As Haitian parent, the Haitian parent says you have to go to school.
Yes.
You have to get your education.
Yeah, they don't like singers.
Yeah. No, they want you to go to school. So I did just that. I went to school, then after I graduated my bachelor's, my father said, hey, where's the master's? I said, why do I have to get a master's? He was like, because in this country, you need both. So I went and got my master's, like my daddy said. And then I moved to Florida, and then that's when I got the call. I call it the call. Yes. So I was praying in my alone time. That was when I got my alone time. And, I felt in my spirit, it's time for you to start putting your music out. And, I was like, Tanya, just stop. You're too old for this, because I was 31 at the time, and I just kept writing and just kept feeling the need to just put the music out. It's time for you to start this. This is the next half of your life. And I fought with it. I was like, I'm not doing this. Not at 30.
What does it do with age?
No, because the industry is very age specific.
Really?
In order for you to make it, you have to start young. So I said no. I said, Jesus,
you
better
just
call
need to have
somebody
a
else.
beautiful voice, and I thought that's what it is. Oh, so you're crushing my dream if I want to be a singer. I'm an old goose.
No. it's not about that. It's a, it's a lot. It's a lot. You have to be a package.
Okay.
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 Yeah. So I fought with it for a long time until I decided, okay, well, if this is what my call is, if this is what God wants from me at this point in my life, I thought I was gonna get married and have some kids, 1 or 2. That's what I was waiting for. And God was like, yeah, no, not yet.
All the things that the all okay have been teaching us, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's been 2 years, and I've just started picking up some momentum. I've been performing, and so I had to be obedient to my call, and now I'm starting to see the fruit of my labor.
Let's see a couple of comments before we come back with my
Okay.
other questions that they have for you. Maxime, you teach basic science or else? I don't get it, Maxime.
Let me see. Wait.
He said, I love teaching. I used to teach the youth team at the chess club back in Haiti. Okay. Hi, Rachel Covey. Eric Tuyo said, sound like God is asking you to try singing jazz.
Oh.
Carl said, great voice. Yeah, Eric Tuyo is from New York. So as soon as he said New York, the Apollo, I already see him. Ching, 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 ching. Thanks for watching, Eric. All right. So, Tania, at this time that you're in your journey, what advice would you have for someone who is watching us today? So, you wake up one day and you want to be a singer. So what do you do in this country? How do you go about it? You have to look for producers. Tell us a little bit, because me, I don't know nothing about this industry.
You have to network. My cousins had a lot to do with connecting me with different people. You have to find people who are in the same space as you. Tell them what you're trying to do. Of course, social media now is a big thing, so you have to get on social media.
Tell me
You
about
have
it.
to produce good music, and you have to try to be different. There's so many singers out there, so many people trying to do the same thing. You have to find what's gonna make you different. You have to have your look together, and you have to push, because it's not gonna be easy. You're gonna get more no's than yes. It's not gonna happen overnight. I mean, some people get the overnight success. I wasn't one of them. But it's the journey, and yeah. So that's the advice that I would give you. But you have to know that you're gonna have to be in this for the long haul, because it's not something that's easy. Again, you're gonna get a lot of rejections. You're gonna a lot of people probably tell you they don't like your stuff. But there's something for everybody.
Should you get a voice coach?
Oh yes, absolutely. Yes, vocal lessons is very important, because in the beginning of my journey, I was cracking a lot and I was trying to figure out what is happening, but I got a vocal coach and she taught me techniques, and I still, have a vocal coach and still teaching me different techniques for me to master this thing we call a voice.
I never knew that there was techniques.
Oh, yeah.
I thought there was just talented individual that just wake up in the morning like a rossignol, you know?
Yeah. I think there's only a few people who just seamlessly just have the ability to sing. But even then, you have to know how to control your voice. You have to know how to, sing high notes. And you have to learn different techniques, especially if you're going to be singing different types of songs.
So if we were getting technical, tell me on the top of your head a technique that could make your voice better or train your voice.
Vocal warm-ups. So my vocal coach has me just something simple like the longer I can hold it, I know, right? The longer
Are you serious?
Yes, something like that. She makes me take deep breaths, and I have to hold it for a period of time. But then that helps me able to hold longer notes and help me with my breathing.
For 1 minute, I thought you were going to be la 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 la.
You would think, right? That's the kind of thing. No, that's one of the things we do. And then she makes me say like, wow. So when she first had me doing that, I'm like, what are we doing? Because I've I'm used to going on YouTube and I see the la 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 la.
Yeah.
But she was like, no. She was like, say open your mouth. So she was teaching me how to open my mouth so the notes come out better. So I'd be like, wow.
You know you mock me for life with that. Wow. So in the morning I would be wow.
Yep.
Oh my god, that is so interesting.
Yep. So those are all the different times. There's some other crazy ones, but we leave those two. I'll leave you with those two right there.
So you performed before, right?
Yes.
Tell me about, do you get I just
Nervous?
yes, kind of like stage fright they call it. Yeah.
So in the beginning of my journey, I used to have episodes. Episodes. Like I literally have to go in the bathroom and be like, Jesus, I can't do this right now. Or I'll call somebody, my best friend, Natasha. Oh my God. She has been so supportive, and I'll call her like, I can't do this. I'm about to just crack. And she's like, Tanya, you're about to go on stage, so just go. You know. But it's gotten easier over the years. Or sometimes I'll take like a glass of wine and just to calm my nerves, because I used to get so nervous.
Oh my god.
But then I realized, even people like Adele,
Yes,
sometimes.
everybody get nervous. Nobody hop in on,
Yeah.
I mean, nobody that I know of.
Right.
Just hop on the stage. Let's get it going. Even when you have to say something so simple, my hands become cold,
I'm
So
telling you.
I don't know. I would not raise the glass of wine because you don't want me to become too happy on that stage. But yeah, I get
Yeah.
stage fright a
Yeah.
lot.
But it's gotten better. But the bigger the arenas, sometimes I have to, like, I just sang at my school's graduation last year, and it was a lot of people, and everybody kept saying, "Don't disappoint us."
Oh.
You know,
What?
Yes. My principal was like, "Don't disappoint me." I said you can sing, so I'm just like, oh my god. And it's a song I've never sang before in front of it was like 2,000 people, 3,000 people. I was a nervous wreck, but I still did my thing. It was satisfied.
Oh my god. Guys, I want to remind you that you need to comment if you want to win the electricity bill. Okay? We love paying that electricity bill. We love it, love it, love it.
Yes.
We pay like 2 electricity bill per month.
Oh, good. That's
Yeah.
good.
So,
That's good.
because we understand that it must be devastating that you come home
Right.
in the
Right.
dark. Okay, it's not the Asian blackout, because the Asian blackout, you have the window that gives you so much air, but here, when you have no electricity, you feel like you're in a box. Really. And I remember one of the hurricane. I don't remember which hurricane, but we spent 1 week without light.
Wow.
Yes, so it is not fun at all. So comment, so I know who is the lucky winner.
Comment, ask questions, engage.
Yeah. Do we have any questions for Tanya, Mr. Tim?
I think everybody wants some wine.
You know what? Yes, maybe next show we'll give out a bottle of wine.
I'll be back.
This is water. Okay, that's no wine.
Yes,
Okay.
This is wine.
So this is interesting. You said you write your music and you also produce.
Well, I don't produce. I have a very good producer, Rodlin Pierre.
Hello, Will Pierre.
Hi, Rodlin.
I hope that is Robin or
Rodlin.
Rodlin.
Rodlin Pierre, excellent producer. The last song that he produced for me has been getting, award nominations, radio play. It's on Pandora.
Wow. Pandora.
Yeah.
Hey, every time I see Asian on Pandora, yay! We made it.
Yes. So he's really good, and he's gonna be producing my next single that's coming out next month.
So I always wonder, because in the music industry, sometimes you have people that sing song and then other people write it. So what is the process? You wrote it, then it's gonna find the music that go with it, or
Yeah. So when I write it, I have the tune in my head.
okay.
and I give it to the producer, and he adds, all the instruments to it. He makes his changes if he has to, and then the writer and the producer come together and they create the finished product.
You see things that I don't know. I'm
Mm-hmm.
really happy. We're learning. We're learning.
Mm-hmm.
So we are pretty big on charity here. So what do you do for charity?
My other hat. So I feed the homeless. I do. And one of the things that I was doing when I first um, got to Florida was I joined a small organization, and we went to go sing for in the nursing homes.
Oh, okay.
So for
Nice.
people, of course, who don't get visitations, we'd go and we sing
And
for
a
about
lot
an
of
hour or
them don't
two.
get visitation.
Yes,
A
a
lot
ton.
of them.
Mm-hmm.
The children become busy with the day-to-day life,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just the life of here,
Mm-hmm.
of this country.
Yes.
And I don't know,
Yes.
that's terrible.
Yes.
When I become old, please ship me back to my country. No nursing home for me. But I like that. I like that you sing for them.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
We are really huge on giving back because I think, and giving back, people always have a tendency to think it's money.
Money, right.
It's
right.
not money.
Right.
It's about giving of your time,
Mm-hmm.
giving what you can.
Mm-hmm.
Because if everybody give a little or
Mm-hmm.
they give what they can, they together we can make a difference.
Definitely.
And I really believe in that. Like me, a lot of time I donated to other organization my help to market,
Mm-hmm.
to the marketing, like my free time.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have to be money. A lot of people think, oh, I don't have enough money to share.
Mm-hmm.
You always have something to share,
share.
even if it's your smile, even if it's
Mm-hmm.
something simple like being nice to someone.
Mm-hmm.
You always have something to share that you can make a difference in the world.
Definitely.
And you never know when your simple action
Mm-hmm.
is life saving.
Definitely. I agree.
A lot of people, they were going to commit suicide and they did not because a stranger smiled to them.
Mm-hmm.
So think about that.
Mm-hmm.
So what else can you tell us, Tanya? Oh, first of all, can you please tell them again, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram. It's my first and my last name, and I believe my first and my last name is up there. But just in case you don't see it, it's Tania Momperousse. 1 is my Instagram, TaniaMomperousse. My Facebook is Tania Momperousse. And my YouTube is Tania Momperousse.
Someone here called Edson Benedict. I would suggest to Tania Momperousse to try the Asian market as well. What? She is in the Asian market.
Edson, let me help you out a little bit. No. I actually sing in English and I sing in Creole. So I am a bilingual.
Maybe for by one Creole, what to say? There's some what they buy.
Bon, vous connaissez. Et je suis en... That was French right there. No, moi chanter en créole et puis moi chanter en anglais.
By one T-shirt and girl, Tanya.
So I have, let me see. What's up? Do you know any popular Creole songs? What can I think of? One right now. Alright, so I'm coming up with my new song. I'm gonna just sing that one. It goes, Compte sur lui, là-bas où tout son besoin sous compte sur lui. Là où pas capable, ou pas ouais, a-t-il avec ou compte sur lui.
Wow! Wow has a new meaning for me, okay, forever. What did he say? Caroline, you asked your guests to stand up. I would like to see to see a dress. Really, Eric? We're not about that live. My lovely guest, you can see her at Poetry and Talent. Mm-hmm. You can see her at on her Instagram. Mm-hmm. You know, yeah.
Yeah, so you have to follow my Instagram,
yes.
Tania Momperousse 1. Let me put it up there for you guys. Here we go. Follow the journey.
You're funny, Eric. So, so any other questions? Guys, this is your chance. It's like I know you're on the other side of the camera, but this is your chance to ask about singing, about poetry. Okay? Let me see if I can. Is Greg Vilma on? I would want for Greg Vilma to send that poem from Taxfit.
Let me tell you, people, they love to pay it. Huh? Okay. I don't know what that means.
No, we love to pay the bill.
Oh, okay. Okay.
There we go. Wow, I will follow her and listen to her song in my car while going to work.
Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you, Maxime.
Maxim, thank you. I appreciate it. And don't forget to share. So you have to like, subscribe, and share.
That's right, that's right. So we can help the inspirational get and inspire people.
No, Edson, I do not. But if you have one for me, you and I can connect and give me some details about the promoter in Haiti.
Okay. Everybody type under the live now Tania Momperousse. Go. Let me see how many times you can type Tania Momperousse. I saw someone did that. That was fun. Go ahead, guys. Let me see how many times you can type Tania Momperousse. That's Tania Momperousse. Talking about poem, I remember when I was growing up, I loved a lot Les Fables de La Fontaine.
I don't know that one.
Really? You don't know La Fontaine?
No.
Oh my God. La Fontaine is because they used to force the kids to learn it in class.
Oh.
So that's why if you went to class in Haiti, the first grades, for sure you know one of them.
Well, how does that go?
No, because they want you to learn
No,
it.
no. How does the poem go?
Well, La Fontaine has like thousands of poems, but one that I can remember right now, that's one of my favorite, is Le Cowboy and Le Renard. Do you know about Le Cowboy and Le Renard? I don't know if I can remember it. Let me see. That's good. Okay. Le corbeau et le renard. Un corbeau sur un arbre perché tenait en son bec un fromage. Un renard, par l'odeur alléchée, lui tient à peu près ce langage. Oui, monsieur du corbeau, que vous êtes joli, que vous me semblez beau. Sans mentir, si votre ramage se rapporte à votre plumage, vous êtes le phénix des hauts de ces bois. À ces mots, le corbeau ne se sentit pas de joie. Il ouvrit un large bec et laisse tomber sa proie. Le renard s'en saisit et dit, mon bon monsieur, apprenez que tout flatteur vit aux dépens de celui qui l'écoute. Cette leçon veut, oh, before my son, I know I'm messing up right now.
See, I wouldn't know because I know it. I wouldn't,
But
you're feeling what
anyway,
you're saying.
the moral of the story is sometimes people just flatter you to get something from you. And you have to be confident enough. You have to believe in yourself enough that any winner that come by and tell you to open your whatever because they want something for you, you don't fail from this. La Fontaine, like his poem, was always based on some life lesson. And I love him. But that's what I remember. I remember most of it. Well, guys, Le Cowboy et Le Renard. Well, if we don't have any more questions, have you been tapping Tania Momperousse?
Yeah, some people have.
Only Mishka Gillier tap Tania Momperousse. Oh, La Cigale et La Fumi. Yes, La Cigale et La Fumi. I love that too.
So, do you need a secretary or an assistant promoter or something? Yes, I do.
I think she's asking if she wants to be a singer.
No.
No? Really, Mishka?
Okay.
So, any last word you want to share with us before we get to the winner of the day? I want to tell you that it's been a pleasure. It's one of the show that I had the most fun.
Good. Good to hear. Good to hear. Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. And any last words? Now, I always like to tell people, follow your dreams, whatever that is, and follow it, follow it unapologetically. You know, you only have one life to live, so we have to live it well,
That's right.
with no regrets. Um, and that's it. Live, laugh, love, and sing.
I agree, and you don't need to be sharing your dream with everyone because most of them will not understand it. It's not their dream, it's your dream. I always say, as long as you're not hurting somebody else or preventing somebody else from having their dream, follow your dream, and I like that.
Energetically.
Okay, have we guessed that English is not my first language? But anyway, so now,
Wait, so Maxim said, "What if you forget what your dreams was?" Wow.
really?
I need you to spend some time in meditation.
Yes. Let me tell you, you cannot be forgetting what your dream
Yeah,
is.
you will never forget because it won't leave you alone.
Yes.
It will knock on your door every second, and I think, well, for me, this is at some point, after many times that I wanted to give up, it wouldn't leave me alone. Like every time I would deviate, it's like I'd have to get back into it. So you become hungry for it until you get into that place of it's no longer a dream, it's your reality. So you can't forget what it is. That's not your dream.
I think you also have to find your why.
Very
Because
good. I like that.
the reasons that you're doing things, the deeper the reason, the bigger the reason, the longer you're going to be able to stay on that
Yes.
road. Okay? And then I like there is one of my favorite movies is Lord of the Ring, and then they had a quest to carry that ring to destroy it because that ring was going to destroy the world. And then it was so deep into him that he wanted to save the world. At the end of the day, he lost everyone. He carried on by himself because when you have a wife that is bigger than you, it's guarantee you're going to reach your destination. Guarantee, because nothing else can come in between you and your wife. So I would say, if you think like you forgot your dream or you don't know your dream, find out your why. Why, and then you will find your dream because they are deeply intertwined.
Amen. Amen. That's all I got to say. Amen.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for commenting. And right now, Tania is going to choose a random number, and we're going to see who's going to win the electricity bill today.
Drum roll.
Unfortunately, Mishka, you cannot win today. I forgot in all the rules, you cannot win you can win every 3 episodes. Okay? So,
Oh.
so your number and why?
77.
I like that 77. That's the way she's in poetry and talent. Sometimes she's like slower voice down. This is her first. What?
Number 77 is Tania Momperousse.
Oh my
Wow,
goodness.
look at that.
That never happened for real.
Look at Jesus. I got my bills paid today. Is that wait?
We,
This is the first one.
we don't have a rule for that. It's only the rules.
So
Oh my God.
so yes, yay. All right.
That is
Guys, she cannot control the comments. It's random, and I think it was meant to be. We don't have a rule about the interview who to not win that electricity bill. So I guess we're going to be paying your electricity bill. Oh my
Yes.
God.
Praise and worship. All right.
Oh my God. But I really love my fans, and They really took their time and they really support me because it's not easy to have that live every 2 weeks. I'm telling you. So I am going to personally pay somebody's electricity bill. So if you can, please choose another number.
How about 84?
84. We have a rules for people working here and not getting paid the electricity bill.
Beliani Burrito.
Who?
Beliani Burrito.
Bellian.
No, I think she win. Oh, the book. Oh, okay. Okay, Beliani. Hey, your electricity bill. So I would like to thank you for watching because if I remember your name, that means you have been watching more than one episode
And
of Taxfit A La
she
Carte.
actually won by saying Tania Momperousse.
So that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So Beliani, congratulations. We're going to pay your electricity bill today. You have to inbox us a copy of the bill, the last four number of your the last of your four of your social, sorry, and then so we can call and pay it for you. Guys, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Let me tell you, I didn't know I was going to have so much fun. I did learn a few things about the music business. I hope you did too, and that's why we created that show. Well, thank you so much, Tanya. I appreciate you
Thank you
for
for
driving
having
2 hours.
You're welcome.
And then that's it for today. Until next time in 2 weeks, Taxfit a la carte with a new guest.
Bye.
Yes, they cannot hear them.
Oh, I don't think I was going to survive. You what? I don't think I was going to survive it.